You're listening to Into the Twilight, an independent, listener-supported show. Subscribe at patreon.com/intothetwilight for monthly bonus episodes, weekly shoutouts, a Patreon-only book club, and more. Thanks for support, and now, on with the show.
Now tuning in to Earbud Media, audio for everyone.
What is this photo? Oh, listen. Patience is a virtue, okay?
Oh, that's great. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Numerology Podcast.
Oh, shit. You're so right.
That's Panic. I'm Pain. We are here for another Manic Monday.
Yeah.
I'm slowly realizing that in about 2 weeks, in about 2 episodes, it's going to be 9 years. And that...
Oh, brother. Oh, the passage of time. Oh.
That's not good, actually.
Yeah. Reporting live from my dusty bones. It's Into the Twilight.
Reporting live from the cemetery where Elena writes in her journal, "It is us."
God.
So welcome to Into the Twilight. We're here, as always, reporting from the end of the world. How are you?
I'm here. I'm living. Before I actually get to my happy thing, I do have a very small but relevant update in that we were watching an episode of Malcolm in the Middle, as we do. And the episode we watched last night, we saw a pre-Vampire Diaries Cat Graham.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And my jaw was on the floor. I was like, oh my God, that's Bonnie Bennett. That's my wife. Like, oh my God.
That's my wife.
Which was very cute. And she was like just a teen girl in one episode going to prom trying to get alcohol. And it was great. She did great. We love to see it.
I love that.
But my happy thing is the concept and the reality of having a roommate and also a cat in your home.
Amen. Say
because
less.
That is my truth now. And it's lovely. It's so good. It's so good. I have attached a photo. This is Tombstone.
Wait, this is a real photo?
This is a real photo of her in a little vampire cape.
Oh my God.
Stunting on these hoes, just stunting on them.
Oh my God.
She's precious.
Totally
She's the tiniest baby in the world.
Photo.
No, this is real. This is a real photo. She's fucking probably 6 pounds sopping wet. She is the tiniest gal in the world. But somehow when she lands, she sounds like 8 pounds of bricks. I don't understand it. She just sounds, she's so heavy. She's so dense and loud, but in a cute way. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And I'm just enjoying having an animal in general in the house has been nice because it's oh yeah, get on a schedule and check in and be hey girl, what's up?
Yeah.
Play, do some fetch, do cool stuff, whatever, fucking hang out and snuggle, which is wonderful. And
right,
having another human as well and being let me show you the Real Housewives of New York.
Oh my God,
show you
yes.
things that you have not seen in your pop culture diet. Let's go. Let's talk about our days,
But
it's
in that order,
time.
of course, because animals first.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Obviously grateful to have another human, but also the animal. Very important. Number one. But it's been a good time. And I love having this little baby just around.
Yeah, babies need to know about Real Housewives in New York. They need to know about Scary Island.
They do. Yeah. She is enamored by the Van Kempens. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
She has to learn her history.
Yeah, I mean, has she seen the titular episode of when you take off your fake leg and throw it across a restaurant?
Listen, we're getting there. It's a process. That show is it's a long ride, but we're on it, you know?
Oh, God. I
But it's, yeah.
love animals in Halloween costumes so much.
Mm-hmm. She's just a little scamp, you know?
That's
And
so
now my camera roll is just, it's all cat, you know? And that's a great situation to be in.
That's critical. Honestly, that's really important. You have to have it. Tell this sweet diva pss, pss, for me.
I will. Pss, pss. How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, I'm just now remembering that I'm going to talk about the same white dudes for 2 weeks in a row, and that's fine.
Listen, justifiably so. Okay, you deserve it. You've earned it. You've waited a long time for this.
I have. This is very important. It's a fall ritual now.
Yeah.
We are here. I'm fighting against that October slide, and I will not let it win. God damn it.
Yeah.
My my happy thing is that my noise boys are back. And
Thank God.
That Make Some Noise is back. My happy thing specifically is the tradition of the Noise Boys bookending the seasons.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me so happy to see these utter goofballs engage with each other in a way that I don't know a lot of other people to have comedic chemistry with one another.
Yeah.
It only gets better with time. There is I desperately needed to laugh, have proper belly laughs this week, and there is a moment this week where Josh Rubin himself says chef boya girl, and it is not the obvious comedic choice in that moment. There's a much more obvious comedic choice in that moment. And I laughed until my stomach hurt. It was so important. I'm immensely grateful for this show. And every time I think about it, I think about fall. Like, I think about Game Changer in the spring, and I think about Make Some Noise in the fall, and I appreciate that ritual that's there.
It's so beautiful. It's so necessary. It's so true.
I love them.
Chef Boy Girl lives in my mind rent free. I'm sure that gave a lot of people just some good gender words, you know, for unintentionally, which I think is really grand.
Just I love that these are the main episodes where everyone gets a chance to do the prompt, because they all build off of each other, and that's what I want. I don't always want that in these episodes, but these ones I do.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very good. I appreciate it a lot. So thank you for the laughs. Thank you for the goofs.
God.
And I appreciated it. I needed it. It's very good. Thank you for making the crew laugh, because whenever I hear it, I know it's good.
It's so good every time, dude. It's so good. I want to hear them guffaw, you know?
Yep. It's so good. We have a small little bit. We have a small little bit of event news this week. Serving cheekbones for us. We have a piece here from Brit & Co. Thank you to Meredith Holzer. Could you share this movie news with the class?
Absolutely. We officially have a theatrical release date for the Robert Pattinson and Zendaya co-led rom-com type beat, The Drama. And that is in April 3rd.
Sure.
This movie we haven't heard a lot about it in a minute. I think they stopped filming the end of last year or something. So and again, both these people are also incredibly booked and busy too. And I'm seeing some chatter being like, oh no, they're dumping it in April and we still don't like know anything about this movie. And also it doesn't seem like it went to any of the festivals and like blah, 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 blah. But like, whatever, I'm still seated. I'm still seated. Where, I have faith just on the power and strength of these cheekbones alone. And what I imagine is just fucking out of this world, at least looks wise chemistry.
I agree.
I'm seated. I'm here. Regardless, I'm here, but I am still, my ears are perked.
I'm intrigued. I want to know more about it. Mm-hmm. We still have 6 months.
Yeah. So there's plenty of time for stuff to happen. Yeah, exactly. I think people are like counting the eggs, a little too soon here. And it's fine. Everyone just breathe. We're gonna get a trailer. We're gonna get something. We're gonna get whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, I think
we have a date, which is huge.
I imagine if they're being smart about it, they're waiting a little bit until the Wicked hype dies down.
True. Yeah. There's a lot of competition out here.
I would imagine like
airtime
after December, they'll probably hype it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
But they're not going to try to compete with that, is my guess.
Mm-hmm.
But who's to say? I think it'll be just fine. And if it's not, then oh well.
Yeah. I'm still here. I'm seated.
Yeah. I think it'll be just fine. I'm not worried about it. But having a date is a good start.
Yeah.
We don't have that for the Batman, so it'll be good.
Yeah.
It's news, that's for sure. I am on pins and needles to know how this episode did you.
Dude. We can't have shit in this house.
No.
You know what I mean? We can't have shit.
Yo.
I will say, this episode is very interesting in the sense of what we've been talking about for the last few weeks and seeing Elena kind of go through the motions and sort of these like hallucination dreams, backstory, like whatever, like going back to these moments of obviously it wasn't Elena, it was Catherine.
Yes.
And doing the kind of point blank, like, hey dog, this isn't me. Like, how could you think this kind of stuff? And I think I like that as sort of this narrative through line throughout this episode of obviously she has been like, sequestered and not in her body for the last 3 weeks. And it's just kind of trying to put pieces back together.
Mm-hmm.
And I think sort of going into this headspace of, like Catherine left the diaries, like all these different things of being like, oh my God, being Elena is so fucking cunt. Like, I love this. This is the best thing I've ever done. Slay. Like, and like actually sort of trying to live in these spaces that she was not really present in.
Yes.
Is a really smart way to kind of process all of this from the Vampire Diaries standpoint, which I think is interesting.
I agree. I wasn't sure where they were going with having us revisit scenes that we had just seen an episode ago.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, hey, bud, yeah, we did just do this. But it felt necessary from Elena's perspective, not just to work through some of those emotions, but also because the fact that she's dealing with this virus and having those hallucinations in the moment, it's not necessarily real by any sense of the word.
Right. Yeah.
She's just like, what could have possibly happened in those moments that was there? So it was interesting to see. The first one I really liked because it's like, hey, what?
Yeah. She's like dancing on top of the bar and being like, you guys think I would ever do this? You're not my friends. Like,
yeah.
Which is real, and it's so sad to see her like in this like hallucinatory moment of being like trying to break through, but there's just like the gauze of whatever fractured reality of this that is taking inspiration from and trying to be like, can anybody hear me? And it's like, no, not really. It's like, oof, that sucks so bad. I love too that fucking Catherine still just fucking everyone over from the Great Beyond or whatever. The fact that she put a new passcode on Elena's phone
So
is
nasty.
so funny. It's so funny. It's like, not only am I gonna infect you with this virus on my way out, bye girl, thanks for nothing, I'm also just gonna like break your phone so you can't use it, and Steph has to go run and get you a new one. That's so just like little inconveniences that are major things that become major things is just so, God, my petty queen. She never rests.
I love her. I love her so much. This episode really sealed in for me how horrifying of a dorm Elena lives in.
Yeah.
It is very creepy. Everyone in this college can apparently afford to leave for spring break, with the exception of Thing 1 and Thing 2 being Liv and her twin, Luke.
Yeah. Okay, Luke, what's going on here? I love, for like a brief moment, I was like, did I forget we had a gay guy here? Like, I did. For a second, I was like, who is this man? Who is this gay guy? I feel like we would have remembered him.
No, the CW like, just remembered that gay people exist.
Right, which, you know what? It's about time. It took us, what, 5.5 seasons?
Yep.
To get in there, which was very funny. And even to, like, Elena's like, do I know you? And he's like, oh yeah, we were queening out, like, couple nights ago, we're going through breakups, blah 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 blah, you know. And I was like, did I forget this? It's like, no, this is all a ruse, this is all a sham. But I love a gay guy villain. I think that's very fun.
I do too. I think that the evil, I'm thinking that they're twins just because their names both start with the same letter.
Sure.
And they're at college together. They could be siblings, but twins seems interesting to me.
Sure.
At first, I was going along with it because Catherine made sense to me, even though we didn't see it on screen. Sure. But no, he just showed up, and he's just going along with it here.
Yeah.
And making Elena feel like she's losing her mind. Poor thing.
God, I can't catch a break.
No, and Liv, Miss Ma'am, is lying.
Yeah. That broke my heart. Like, I knew there was something about Liv, but I wanted to believe that Bonnie just bullied someone into being her friend.
Yes.
And mentee, you know, just because she needs that, you know. And to be this whole, and also like Liv coming into her room like with the candles and stuff, so fierce, just being like, boop, snap, like flames, like, it's so good. And then talking mad shit and be like, oh my god, Bonnie thinks that like she's training me, what a loser. And it's like, first of all, shut your goddamn mouth. I don't know what the fuck you're planning, but I hate it because you're messing with my sis. I hate that. And Bonnie too is like genuinely starting to really like this relationship.
I know.
So much so that she's like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow for levitation. And it's like, stop. Oh my god. She wants to teach her. This is so fucked up.
And they know she's the anchor. Which makes me, I mean, just based on what we have, they've got to be travelers. Because I don't know what else they would be introducing episode 16 of this season.
Right.
I'm confused by what their whole deal is. I don't understand why we need another person to fuck over Bonnie. I also don't know if they are travelers, why they would be wanting to mess with the anchor when the travelers' whole thing was that they had been taking care of the anchor to begin with. So I don't know. I'm nervous. I don't like it. And I had been genuinely concerned about Liv earlier in the episode when Elena stabbed her.
Yeah.
And now they're lying. They're lying about Bonnie. So
It's so nasty.
It's nasty work. So I'm stressed out about him. I was in pain this episode. I felt really bad for Elena. Mainly because the last time that we saw her, she had just woken up in the Salvatore house. And now here she is in her dorm room, glass boxed in.
Yeah. Also, like, the miming.
Yes. Yes.
Is so good. Like, obviously, this is very sad and very traumatic and everything, but it is really funny to do the actual, like, oops, there's a glass in front of me in a way you can't see. And just have to be like, oops, sorry, we do have to, like, quarantine you in here. Like, yikes, sorry, girl. God bless her.
Oh, it's so good. I feel very bad because not only is this her first day awake in 3 weeks, which is disorienting enough, but then Catherine is just from the, not even from the grave, like from purgatory or hell or wherever she is poisoning her. I was not expecting to enjoy the phone calls with Damon as much as I was. Yeah. But I didn't mind that at first.
It was so cute when he was like, oh my God, so you remember my phone number.
Yeah.
Because she had to call from a payphone because Catherine bricked her phone. And there was like a nice little rapport. Because I figured too, like, obviously given the time that she has not been in her body, a lot of stuff has happened that wasn't in her control. And I was worried that, and obviously this gets worse later, but I was worried that it would have been like a really bad fracture in a way that would have been maybe more hostile at the jump or like confusing at the jump for both of them. And it seemed like they were kind of falling back into like back to business a little bit, you know, in a way. Like I think Damon is carrying a lot more of the burden than Elena in this moment because Elena just doesn't have memory of that. So I think it is weird for both of them, but it felt like, I was like, okay, maybe we're slaying, maybe everything's back to being fine, or like the baseline of fine, which is still not great, but you know, something. But
then
so
she,
sad.
Mainly because of the hallucinations, but it seems fully under the guilt herself that she killed Aaron.
Yes. Yeah.
This poor thing.
Yeah, and no one is going to be like, I mean, obviously I get because Damon's like, oops, I kind of did that in a kind of a bad state. It's kind of not me at my best, you know?
Yeah.
But like, don't make Elena feel like this is something that she has done because Aaron was like her friend, you know?
Yeah.
Not very close, I suppose, but like there was still like at least more of a connection with her and him.
Yeah,
they were bonding over their dead parents,
right.
You know? They were like, there was stuff there. And Elena's already going through this like house of horrors in her mind and trying to recontextualize what Catherine did in her stead. And now it's like, oh, now you're going to make her think that she killed a guy that she liked and was a friend to just to save your ass. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Right. I did appreciate before Damon broke out how much Jeremy was being a dick to him.
Yes.
And just putting the blood for Damon just out of reach. Keeping his phone away from him. All of these things where Damon was like, I'll kill you again. I don't give a shit. I'll do it.
Yeah.
And I think when he was talking to Elena, he was like, oh yeah, Jeremy just bought a ton of new Xbox games. And it's like, with what money? What?
Yeah, where is this coming from?
Right. But I love it. I love these two just not fucking with each other. But then he has to cross lines and he's got to take off Matt's ring and be like, I'll kill this dude. I don't give a fuck. Because sure. It's always Matt. And that's always got to be used as bait, unfortunately. I've said this a couple times this season. but I'm going to say it every time I get. I'm over it, and I don't understand why they're trying to make me like Caroline and Stefan as anything more than friends.
Like, enough. Are we kidding?
I'm done.
I can see your shit from miles away, dude, and it stinks, and I hate it, and it's bad.
I don't want it. Send it back to the kitchen. I'm over it. Just let them be friends.
Yeah. And at this point, too, like, it just feels very disingenuous that, like, Stefan is the one that Caroline confides to about anything big plan wise, right? And it just feels like these are forced interactions to get them in a scene together.
I agree.
When obviously Elena's out of commission right now, but like, I don't know, Bonnie, any of her like actual friends that she cares about, rather than like, ooh, what's going on with the travelers, and being like, I'm gonna do this like big sacrifice kind of thing. Like, don't worry, like I don't trust them. Like, I'm gonna figure it out though. I'm strong and I'm tough, which is true. Like, good for Caroline, whatever.
But why would she tell Stefan first?
Yeah, like, why does he get the exclusive? Like, this man does not give a shit. I think. Like, I'm so tired. Stop wasting your breath, girl, on dudes that don't give a fuck.
No. And it was such a significant portion of this episode for what should have just been getting the antidote for Elena, which they did do.
Right.
Enzo did get that. But most of it was Sloane messing with Stefan's brain. And Caroline having to be like, hey, don't do that. We just did this. Stefan just told you. He just had his brain fried. Don't do this again. There's nothing in there for you that's interesting. And yet, here we are, having to do this all over again, and you trying to force more scenes with Caroline and Stefan. And I'm not interested, and I don't care.
Yeah.
But okay. Now, Caroline and Enzo. I'm also not interested in a romantic way. These two, however, they could severely queen out, and I am interested in that.
Yes. This interaction is so good. I want them to have their own buddy comedy. I want because, like, when she walks in there and it's like, oh, you're the Enzo. And he's like, no, the other one. That's so fucking funny. That's so funny.
It reminds
me
to
hang out
a lot of Elena and Elijah. These two.
And we are desperately missing that energy here.
I agree.
So I appreciate that. We need more of this, please.
I did not miss any of this episode. I was watching it and I was taking notes. I don't know. Maybe my episode on Peacock skipped a part. But I don't know what in the world Sloane was trying to find with this random dude in Atlanta.
Yeah.
What's happening? How is there still like, I get it that there's another doppelganger, but like, why does Stefan have another doppelganger?
Yeah, that felt very like, oh, hey, you know why we're doing this, why this whole thing. It's like, wait, whoa, I feel like we skipped several chapters in this.
I thought that was Silas. What do you mean?
Right. And we got him. You know what I mean? Like, that was taken. There's another, and he's in Atlanta? Like, what? What is like the web of information that the travelers have? You know what I mean? Like, it just feels very like.
Am I supposed to know this from the originals?
That we know? Right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Like, that's where we get context, maybe. But is there some like fucking underground network of stuff that, like, I would just love to know what they know a little bit more. Just like, even like 5% would be cool.
Yeah.
So it's not just so jumpy from one to the other.
And I think I got that part. I was like, sure, I guess I'm following along that Stefan has another doppelganger.
Yeah.
Even though I thought we just did that.
Sure.
We went through this whole thing that Silas was the doppelganger. But then, so this doppelganger in Atlanta, why is he on Grey's Anatomy? Why is he an EMT, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, sure, Jan. I guess I'm following along. And
he's out there just trying to do his job, and
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be hurting anybody.
No.
He seems to be helping people. So why do you want to take him out, Sloan? Okay. We got the antidotes, so can we go now?
Yeah. Can we shake on it? What's the
Right.
what's the protocol?
Cue back to Elena, who's just stumbling around her campus. That's completely alone, by the way. There's no one else on campus, and she's just like coughing up blood. Like, girl.
Yeah. And she's like, I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'm okay.
All right.
God, stressing me out.
For real. She doesn't know which things she's seeing are real or hallucination. She's just throwing her phone around everywhere so no one can get a hold of her. Stabbing her friends.
Yeah.
It's just, you're a menace, girl.
Yeah. It's tough. Like, it maybe, listen, I don't love the idea of you being stuck there against your will or whatever, but it does seem like you need a little cool down, perhaps.
Yeah, because you were burning all of the stuff that you thought Catherine touched. So maybe let's not.
How about we just take a breather, right? Your body and your mind just went through kind of a lot of trauma that is now going to be compounded now that you're back in your body. So, like, how about we just, let's not fuck with Bonnie's whole thing that she's doing. How about we just, like, stop trying to kill people, maybe, or, like, turn people, or let's just, hey, just give it a beat.
And I know you don't know this yet, Elena, but fashion isn't going to be the same in about 15 years, so maybe don't burn those. Because those clothes probably aren't all plastic yet. So don't burn those yet.
Yeah.
Keep those.
You will regret it.
Because the clothes that are from the future, they're all plastic. And the ones you have now, they're probably cotton. So don't do that.
Hold on tight, girl.
Save those. Treasure them.
Yeah.
Just fucking stressing me out. Hey, I have heard the speech that Damon and Elena had on TikTok. I didn't think it was going to be this episode.
That's brutal.
Her saying I can't like that. I knew that soundbite. I've heard it hundreds of times. I didn't think it was this episode.
It hurts so bad, dude. Like, I get it, okay? I get it. And they're right. This is toxic.
It is.
And, like, we know this, we've known this from the jump.
And
it sucks because it has always been a relationship that has been, in spite of reason, in spite of who they are, and in many ways has started and ended in ways that they were not fully had agency over.
Yes.
Right? Of whether it's the little hex and stuff from the beginning, or like, all these different things that were like trying to get in the way and like make sure that nobody had an active yes in what was happening here. And through that, we see these like hills and valleys and peaks and valleys of kind of getting to a point where it could be that. But because this has happened so many times in these ways that are like actively being pulled apart, in that it like sucks so bad. It sucks so bad because like they keep choosing to be like, yes, maybe this can work. And like to see that become less and less like something they want to do anymore in like a slow, painful way.
Ugh.
And having like the full knowledge being like, we've known what this is for a long time and we've just kind of been going with it rather than being like excited about it.
Yeah.
Sucks. It sucks.
Just the whole stop loving me of it all.
Yeah.
Knowing full well these two can't are not going to be able to actually break up with each other, right? Y'all are just saying words when what you really want is to have breakup, makeup sex.
Yeah. Which, hey, that's also fair.
Just be honest with yourselves about this.
And, God, in this conversation, too, when Damon is, like, begging her to be like, tell me I fucked up. Tell me I'm the problem. When it's like, nobody needs to do that for you to know that's the truth, right?
Right.
And for him to, or for her to, like, give him that, and him just being, like, exasperated, like, thank you. Like, this is what I need. I need to tell him I'm a bad boy. Like, I suck and everything's horrible about me. Rather than this is a partnership of two people who have also made mistakes and done problems and stuff at different levels, certainly. I also love, too, that she kind of clocked his ass at the beginning and is like, out of everyone, you should have fucking noticed. That's kind of fucked up that you didn't. Like, and that's, you just have to live with that forever. And, like, that sucks, dude. Like, that's a you problem, you know? It's like, oof.
She's not wrong.
Right.
I think she deserves to say that. I think that he also knows that and is going to have enough guilt regardless. But saying it is important there, too.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want them to be together. But I know that they needed to be more toxic.
Just one for the road.
Just one for the road there. Yeah. Speaking of the road, by the way, can we talk about this weird ass set that the travelers were on with these train tracks?
Oh my God. Yeah. What was up with that? What, like, where are we?
We've never seen this in, I'm presuming it was in Mystic Falls, this like abandoned train station that they were in.
Sure.
And we spent a significant amount of the episode in this train station where all the travelers just came out of those the little train boxes.
Yeah, they're like, hey, party's here.
Right. Where is this? It was so bizarre. This was a very odd episode. I feel very bad for Elena. I know that she's not going to get the amount of therapy that she needs.
God, yeah.
Poor thing. We are getting super close to the end of this season, and I don't feel clear on where this is going.
Right.
I mean, I feel pretty solid that it's like the travelers are antagonist, I guess. Because I'm not sure who else it's going to be. But like, what does that mean then? And I don't know. I feel like we should know.
What's their end game? You know, like it feels still very like somewhat clear, but not really in a way. And I'm sure we still have a couple episodes to like really hammering that in, but it just feels less distilled, I suppose, in what the TM is here.
Right, I agree. Maybe they're gonna, when they get to Atlanta, we're gonna find out that random doppelganger has been causing problems.
Right. Yeah.
But it's just like,
let's see what he's all about. What's his deal?
I usually, at least in last season, it was like, I know Silas and Tessa were a problem. I didn't know how we were going to get there, but I knew that was a problem.
Sure.
But we've knocked out Wes. I don't think that Enzo is going to suddenly turn bad. Because he's not going to leave his boyfriend.
Right.
Here.
He's going to stand by his man. That's
right, exactly. But it's just, I feel very unclear of like where we are going. And next week is 17. It's like, hello?
Yeah.
But maybe suddenly Liv and Luke are going to turn into our big bads, because it sounds like, I mean, she's got some strong magic there. So maybe.
Right. I am intrigued of where that's going, because that's a fun little bait and switch, even though it totally fucks over our girl. But whatever they're plotting in this, okay.
Yeah, I would rather not, just because I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind having another witch on the squad, but
right,
we know how they do witches in this show, so that's unfortunate. Next is episode 17. It is titled Rescue Me, which makes me nervous. But Jeremy is with Damon.
Yeah.
And I am excited, though that should make me nervous.
He's got a little haircut.
He does.
He's here to win. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks very professional.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going for an interview right now. He's getting a job. It's just gonna be a nice little like buffer or bottle episode where it's just him applying. He's going to LinkedIn.
Damon's taking him to the mall to hand out his resume.
Yeah.
Oh,
God, we need that.
We have some amazing patrons to thank. Would you like to start us off?
Absolutely. Thank you to Greg Lautner.
Ooh, thank you to April Dobrev.
Ooh, thank you to Sean Salvatore.
Ooh, thank you to Megan Pattinson.
Ow, thank you to Katia Karp.
Ooh, thank you to Genevieve Morgan.
Ooh, thank you to Danielle Burke.
Ooh, thank you to Janae Bennett.
Pew, pew, pew. Thank you to Dan Zeklos.
Ooh, thank you to Emily Ozera.
Ooh, and last but certainly not least, thank you to Jaylene Ivashkov.
Ooh, I have a fan fiction for you that I'm fairly certain I have not read from. This is from the author Moon_Midnight123. It is titled The Veins of Twilight. And the summary is: Bella's birthday is a turning point that shatters the fragile peace in her world. While celebrating at the Cullens house, Jasper's control over his new vampire instincts falters. Struggling with this thirst for blood, he nearly harms Bella in a moment of weakness. Consumed by guilt and horror at what he's almost done, Jasper makes the heartbreaking decision to leave the forest and disappear from Bonnie's life, believing it's the only way to keep her safe. In the aftermath, Bonnie is left devastated, alone in a world that suddenly feels far too dangerous. As she begins to piece her life back together, another bond forms in unexpected ways. Bonnie, struggling with the void left by her love for the Cullens, finds herself growing closer to Leah Clearwater, a friend from her past. Both women, marked by loss and transformation, begin to lean on each other for support, forging a connection that will alter the course of their futures forever.
Damn. Okay.
I didn't know that I needed these two in a story until I looked at this. So thank you.
My mind couldn't even think of the possibility, and yet I need it so bad.
So thank you to Moon_Midnight123.
Hell yeah.
For writing about Bonnie Bennett and Leah Clearwater. Your service is appreciated.
Diva alert, for real.
For real. Well, my friends, tell your friends and family about the show. If you have photos of pets in Halloween costumes, share them.
God, yes.
Share them expeditiously. Please and thank you.
Yeah.
Because mine refuse to do that. They will call ASPCA on me if I try to put a costume near them.
Yeah. I know.
And as we say here in the Pacific Northwest,
get bit.
Ooh.
You've been listening to Into the Twilight, an independent production by Earbud Media. You can support the show by subscribing to our Patreon at patreon.com/intothetwilight, or rate and review us on your favorite podcast app. You can send us a backstory or a fanfiction at intothetwilightshow@gmail.com. Our music is by Eli Krause, and our art is by Maddie Padilla. You can find me on Twitter at Cody Corral and Allie at Many Are the Stars. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to Earbud Media Production. Earbud Media, audio for everyone.